Hello, Discovery Middle School, and welcome to our broadcast.
We hope you're having a great week.
Today we have a great broadcast for you and we hope you enjoy it.
We have a lot of great features for you today,
Including
but not limited to
fall sports, web, and concussions.
Speaking of sports, the Royals are in first place and we hope they are going to be in the playoffs for the first time since 1985.
and unfortunately the Chiefs lost their game to the Titans 26-10.
Yeah, so let's go dunk a home run on a field goal.
You are a disgrace to sports.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Concussions are one of the most common sports injuries you can get right now. And now that we're starting 8th grade school sports, it can be a very dangerous thing for most of the kids in here. So we're going to interview some people about what they think about concussions and how you can prevent them.
Have you ever had a concussion?
Yes, I have.
How?
Well, I was running the ball and a big kid hit me really hard in the head.
Have you ever had a concussion?
No.
How do you prepare?
I just make sure I don't hurt myself and keep my head up and not play.
Have you ever had a concussion?
I haven't, but I do play football and some of my friends have.
Is there any way you prepare to prevent concussions?
Well, they have had new forms of tackling and specially designed helmets to help prevent concussions.
Do you use any equipment that helps keep kids safe from concussions in football and or sports at DMS?
Well, football is your main sport that's going to have protective equipment, which, for our junior high sports, which is going to be the helmet. And, it's important to have good quality equipment, but also to teach the athletes the proper way to tackle, the proper way to hit, so they aren't leading with their heads. Some sports, if you fall on the basketball court and your head bounces off the ground, there's not a lot you can do to prevent that. But in some sports like football, yes, you do have protective equipment that should help.
Thank you for watching our video. I hope you learned a little bit about what concussions are and how you can prevent them.
As you all know, we have a school football team, and we're going to interview people to figure out more about it. Why did you try out for the school football team?
I tried out for the school football team because I enjoy football and I wanted to play.
How do you think this season will go?
I think the season's going to go good. The first game's going to be interesting in Platte County.
Why did you try out for the school football team?
I've loved football all my life and I want to play this year.
What position do you hope to play?
I play quarterback and cornerback. One of those two.
How do you think this school football season will go?
I think it'll go alright. We have some pretty good players on the team.
Why did you try out for the school football team?
I tried out because it just seemed like a good opportunity for me.
What position do you play?
I play quarterback.
How's that going?
It's going great. We're having a great race, and for the starting
What position do you hope to play at?
Well, I hope to play line, like guard or tackles, and defensive end.
How do you think this school season will go?
I think it'll go pretty good. We have a lot of new people.
Now that you know more about our football team, we hope to see you at some of the games.
This year, Discovery Middle School has many new fabulous teachers, and today we're going to talk about one of them, Miss Thompson. Miss Thompson went to the University of Central Missouri, home of the Mules. Miss Thompson is from Warrensburg, Missouri. It is located about 60 miles from Liberty.
This is my 4th year teaching, and I've only taught language arts. I decided to become a teacher my last semester of my bachelor's because I started subbing just for extra money and just as something to do. And I was in a 6th grade language arts class reading a book with students, and I just loved the discussion that the students were having, and I really felt like I could make an impact on students' lives. So I thought, well, I better become a teacher, and so here I am. There is so much that I just love about this school. The number one thing is you guys. The students are so nice, so respectful. They are so respectful to me. They treat this building great. They have a passion for learning, and I really, really like Discovery Middle School. You guys are really impressing me. I have 2 children. I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they keep me very busy, but when I'm not chasing them, I like going on long bike rides. I like shopping. I love to shop. I'm a reading and writing teacher, so I like to do both of those things in my free time. I'm also obtaining another degree, an educational specialist in administration, so a lot of my free time goes to that.
Now that you got to know Miss Thompson, we hope your year is as awesome as she is.
We introduced a new program to our middle schools last year called WEB, standing for Where Everybody Belongs.
We had a transition day, a day before school, helping out the 6th graders, and we hope we make a difference in DMS this year. This is Kingsley, she's WEB group number 11. How do you think the transition day went?
You have to tell
I
us.
think it went well.
How do you think WEB is going so far?
I think it's great. I love hanging out with my 6th graders.
Do you think it's helped them at all?
Yes, I do. I think it's made them feel a lot more comfortable in our new school.
So how do you like WEB so far?
I think it's really helpful because they're 8th graders and they know the school, and 6th graders really don't because we're new, and they just help us find our way and make it seem so scary.
Yeah. What do you like about WEB so far?
I like how like the 8th graders are helping the 6th graders because I think it's pretty cool, and we got even a tour of the whole school. So, because if there's no such thing as the WEB leaders, then I would be lost.
Why did you want to sponsor WEB?
Why did I want to sponsor WEB? I'll tell you what. Before DMS opened, I went to Dr. Moore and I said that I wanted to start kind of an anti-bully program at DMS right when it first started. And so I was just kind of planning on putting up some posters, possibly getting a committee of kids, and really focusing on a no-bully campus. And so months went by, and she called me in her office and said, "Hey, Ann," she said, "I think I have a program that you might be interested in." So she told me all about WEB, everything that she knew, and gave me some information and came back. I read through it. It sounded like a great deal. And she said, "I think this is exactly what you're looking for." And lo and behold, it was. And so I feel lucky that it just fell into my hands, really. And so that's kind of how it started.
We hope you have a great year at DMS.
This is the Verrückt. It is a 3-passenger water raft. It is 168 feet and 7 inches. It goes 65 miles per hour.
Describe your experiences on the Verrückt.
Well, I rode the Verrückt this summer, and it was really fun. The favorite part about it was the big old drop, and my stomach felt weird when it went down, and I rode with my 3 friends, and it was really fun.
What were your experiences riding this ride?
I was definitely scared. It was terrifying at first, but once you got done, you wanted to ride it again.
Now, what do you think about the pre-order line where you have to register before you ride it?
I don't like that. I like how you just get your stuff and then just go into a line and just ride the ride.
Yeah.
But it might be a really big line, so.
Yeah, for a real big roller coaster. So, what do you think about the new Schlitter Bomb ride?
I think it looks cool, and I would go on it.
Now, why would you want to go on
It's really high, and I like high stuff.
that? Wait, would you ride this ride? And if you would, why?
I will ride it. Maybe because it would be really fun, and I want to see how tall it is.
This year, 8th grade students received MacBooks. Let's see how they like them and how teachers use them every day.
How do you like the new MacBooks?
They're pretty cool since we get to use technology at school without getting in trouble.
What's the most handy thing about them?
Being able to use it instead of paper is just easier because you can turn stuff into folders.
How do you like the new MacBooks?
They're cool.
What's your favorite thing to do on them?
Just whatever I feel like, and you can take them home and do stuff on it.
And how long did it take you to learn how to use it?
A couple hours.
How do you like the new MacBooks?
I love that the kids have access to MacBooks in the classroom. I think I can speak for all teachers when we say that we're really glad that we don't have to check out computer carts or reserve labs anymore. It's really nice that the kids, every student has one, and they have access to it in the classroom. It did take me a while when I first got one in my old school district, just because it is very different from a PC, but now I feel like I'm sort of an expert at it, and I love my MacBook and would never go back to a PC.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, thanks.
Seems like the students and teachers really love the MacBooks. Looking forward to a great year with them.
Thanks for watching our broadcast.
But remember, after school, you need to hurry up and get to the buses or the cars.
Unless if you're there with a teacher.
We hope you enjoyed.
Now go crazy because it's a half day and a 3-day weekend.
Yeah!